right, so I'm going long here. I want to see if we can use this SIBI as a discount array. That's what I'm anticipating. Stop loss is under consequent encroachment of this wick. First trade of June. I want to see if we can get back and trade to the high of that SIBI. Shout out to Prometheus buying his first home. I'm sure most of y'all saw that message in the chat room. I think at 22 years old, from the Philippines. Huge props to you, bro. That is freaking amazing. Amazing. I was, what was I doing? I was driving with my girlfriend. I had to stop at a red light and show her. She read your message and she was real happy for you. We were both happy for you. That's freaking amazing, man. Homeowner at 22, buying your home with trading profits. Huge props to you, bro. That's phenomenal. Inspiring. I'm inspired. Well deserved. You deserve it. You've been in the Discord for a while, almost a year now. So I'm happy for you, bro. Much deserved. Congrats. I'm motivated. I'm inspired by seeing that. I don't know if he's in the chat room. I don't know what his YouTube username is, but that's freaking amazing. Very happy for you, bro. All right, so NASDAQ getting a little displacement, but what I want to see, these inefficiencies in here, they're used as resistance to take us lower. Should we get above it, use it as support, then I'll consider moving my stop to break even, but for now, whoops. I'm trailing it underneath the down close candle. NASDAQ stalling around a little bit. I'm really just waiting to see if we can get above this fair value gap. Should we do that, then I'm a little bit more confident in trailing my stop, but until I see that signature, I'm not really interested in moving it any further than where it's at underneath the down close candle. And then I'm watching the upper half of this inversion fair value gap. I like the upper half, to take us higher. Did you take the short? No. I'm waiting, or I was waiting until 10 a.m. to execute. I wasn't interested in trading before 10 a.m., but it was a really beautiful short, but I wanted to get the PMI news out of the way first. Just personal preference. I've traded before 10 a.m. at times, but just waiting. For those who tuned in late or just tuned in, make sure you please take a glance at the monthly schedule and which days I won't be streaming. Monthly schedule channel in the Discord. Please make sure you take a look at it so we're all on the same page going into next week. High resistance run. It's definitely taking a little longer than I anticipated, but I wouldn't necessarily call it high resistance. I'm watching the 5-minute down close candle that was formed right at 10 a.m. I've trimmed off around $100 or maybe a little less as far as risk goes. But where price is currently trading at now, I can't really trail my stop. On a 15-second chart, these highs are really smooth. I guess I can go to it. But these highs on the 15-second chart, I want to see if we can get a lot of speed through that. A lot of displacement. Should we get that, then I may feel comfortable taking off my risk or trailing it. But should we take out those highs, and for me, it needs to be aggressive, a lot of momentum, and then I'll be confident that we wouldn't be interested in trading back to the inversion fair value gap. So on the 1-minute chart, it's pretty much just speed above that short-term high. But until I get that, I don't want to move my stop loss. So this short-term high here. So right there, I want to see if we stay bullish. I want to see us rip through that, like pouring gasoline on a fire. we can manage to get a close above it, then I'll consider taking off my risk. I'm still keeping my eye on this fair value gap because I would want for it to be used as an inversion level. But that wick right there that's not enough for me to want to move my stop. A closure above the high and a closure above this fair value gap that I like to see be treated as an inversion level, then I'll be content with that as far as taking off my risk. In some ways that I'll measure order flow, if we leave this fair value gap open and we continue to run away, to me I'm confident that target's likely to get hit up here. We had a consolidation, it's kind of slow, meandering. Then we have a fair value gap leaving that consolidation. So if we leave that open, I'll treat that as a breakaway gap / measuring gap, meaning this price leg, I'll treat that as half of the move. And then I'll anticipate this price leg from this low to the breakaway gap, project that sort of thing. Watching the small little imbalance here, want to see that be used as support along with the down close candle there. And I'm picking these two arrays to be used as support because I want to see our business be done down here, meaning I don't want to see that traded too. So what's the next logical level that I want to see used as support? Well, the down close candle, and then we have this SIBI in here. Taking a partial there, I'm gonna take this off because we just traded into a 5-minute fair value gap, so that's where my partial is. So banking a little bit there, and I'm letting the rest run for buy side. There, stop loss is still the same there. What was it at? About 320. Lock in $200 there. So let me load up my TradeStation app and see how much I made off of that partial. All right, nice displacement there. Beautiful. You can see the bodies respecting that inversion fair value gap we highlighted. Gonna trail my stop. I'm gonna be a little aggressive today. So right under the inversion fair value gap low, which comes in at 366. I'll put my stop at, what's going on? I wanna lock in 500 there. So that'll put me up 800 on the day, and I'm content with that. Because we did trade into that 5-minute bearish order block. We've already taken out previous day's high. So the way I'm looking at it is we don't have to run this high again. We've already done the damage of taking out Friday's high here. So we can trade into the mitigation bearish order block and then not require this high to get taken out, which is why I'm being a little bit more aggressive in my stop. Now, if we haven't taken out previous day's high, like let's say previous day's high looks something like this here, then I'll be more confident that this is a draw. But since this is the lay of the land for right now, and the damage has already been done up here, I'm going to take 2 more partials there. And now I'll let the rest run. How do you go about trailing your stop? I trail my stop based on price action. So for instance, I want to see that be used as a breakaway gap. Once it forms, I'm comfortable trailing my stop underneath it. If I want to see this inversion fair value gap be used as support along with the down close candle, once we use that support and leave, I'm comfortable trailing my stop here. Because if it was used as a support factor to take us higher, I wouldn't want to see us take out that low. Now it can, which is why I took partials. But this was a really good day. Your bearish order block on a 5-minute chart is this up close candle, which is why I'm taking partials. Really, my partials were based on the 5-minute This first one, I'm looking at the low, the SIBI, and then the opening price here to the low. Taking partials through all that because, in my opinion, this high is not needed to get taken out. So, majority of my position scaled out. I didn't pyramid in this one. A lot of times I like to go in with 6 and then add 3 more or add 4 more, whatever. But there really wasn't much opportunity to pyramid in this. That was worth it for me. Discount code CTRADES. I think it's in the description of the live streams, is it? Oh no, I haven't updated it. I don't know what sale they're running. I don't know how much the code gives you off. But I think last week it was 90% off because they're running a 90% off sale. I don't know if that's still the case, but all right. Please get me out. I'm closing. Slippage is not going to get back my profits. Am I still in the trade? Or am I bugging? If they pull some foolishness, I think I'm still in the trade. Trade station. Come on now. All right, let me go in this app real quick. See, that's the shenanigans they try to do. All right, now I just clicked that. Okay. Y'all see the foolishness they try to pull? But I got out where I wanted to get out underneath the lower than version fair value gap. So that's the business. Fun day. Admittedly, I did prefer the shorts, but all of this was prior to 10 a.m. What's been the focus for the past couple of weeks? The New York ATM model. All right, 7 a.m. And I'm purposely not talking about the first presented fair value gap. I see some people in the chat room, which fair value gap is the first presented, which I'm purposely ignoring the first presented fair value gap. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to mention his name because the focus for the past month or so has been simplifying your trading. It is my personal account, but I'm going to log out of this because I want to show something on the other account. So 1 second. Today was a little over 3,000. And I'll see you all here tomorrow morning at 9:15. All right? Peace.